Hey everyone, and welcome back to more Stardew Valley. Previously, we finally met up with Penny after I had put her on hold for far too long. We have upgraded almost the entirety of our coop and barn, and we celebrated a birthday. Nothing super new there. This time, first off, we'll start with the land, so before we get into this time, we'll do this. Fish focus, walleye. Okay, we're about walleye. I'm done. We're gonna read that. You guys can pause it there if you really needed to, but I don't think there's anything that's super important. Dear Ryan, here's a recipe that my grandma passed down to me. Enjoy robin pumpkin soup. Okay, that was nice of her. Anyway, as we get the day started, yeah, as I was saying, last time, or this time I mean, we are in the last week of our first fall in the valley. And we are going to be experiencing the entirety of this, or the rest of this week, in this video, which means there's going to be a lot of cutting around in order to make this video a little bit more time-oriented. Now, starting off, I am going to water the crops today, just because I do want to get as many harvests as I can out of them, because there are a few that appear a few different times. But, importantly, since it is a good luck day, even if it's not the best luck day, I am planning on going into the Skull Cavern today and getting a Skull Cavern run in. Been really meaning to do that, and I've fallen behind on Skull Cavern, mostly because the luck has been pretty terrible recently in-game. Like, our luck stat has not proven to be too good. So I was waiting for that to change. But we'll take a good luck day, that's enough. So I'm gonna be watering the plants, we're gonna do the animals, and by do, you know what I mean, do the daily chores around the base. Again, thankfully, we're in not an immediate rush, since it takes a little bit of time for Pam to arrive at the actual bus stop anyway, so we have a tiny bit of time here to get the daily stuff going. But as I said, we'll be experiencing the rest of this season in this video, which means that next episode's going to be the start of winter. Kind of crazy how fast time is really moving in this game. It may not feel that way to you, but it kind of feels that way to me. Okay, so I'm just going to sell all of that shenanigans. Oh, my frick, that was lag. Okay. Since it is a Skull Cavern run, however, I'm going to want to prepare in more ways than just one. I'm going to leave behind the iridium rod, the steel pickaxe, and the watering can. There's an opportunity where the hoe could be useful. I'm going to take the pan because... Actually, no, I'm not going to take the pan. Actually, I'll keep that. Okay, well, whatever. That's stupid, irony. And we're, of course, going to bring materials like bombs, energy tonics, a warp totem back home, things like that. We, of course, got to prepare as always. I'm fairly happy with the broccoli being our main source of energy, because I feel like that should last us, but I do want to double check and make sure. I think I had bombs in. Yeah. I had my bombs spread out, unfortunately. We're going to want to then grab at least probably one more food item. Maybe. I guess I could bring, actually, you know I should bring. I have an actual fridge now. That's where I should have most of my food, yeah. Spicy eel crab cakes. There we go. Those are things I wanted to make sure I grabbed. Now that we've done that, you can see our apples are still growing, which means we definitely have enough for the apples, part of our bundles. Our pomegranate tree isn't done yet, which does suck, because, again, we're really needing that for a bundle as well. At least one, though 2 would be nice. And then, of course, we have our animals to work with. Pig still hasn't grown up. Coop is still being worked on, so that's fine. The only thing I will check before we leave is I want to just double-check today is not a birthday. I don't think it is, and I don't think I have any quests going on, right? Yeah. I could probably get one today at the in town, but I would really rather just get, honestly, this going, because, quite frankly, we've been... Or, again, I say we, but I've been falling behind on the Skull Cavern. And I really want to be working on that again. Especially since now we're pretty low on funds. Selling iridium bars, as I said, at this point in our journey, if you will, or in our cycle of what we're trying to get done, is probably actually worth it. I definitely need to go through some of the stuff and put these things back and whatnot, but... Okay, so there's one last thing. Sorry. Last thing to check is just to ensure we are good on birthday. Yeah, okay. So next birthday is 24th. So tomorrow we're also good, which is fine. But again, for the sake of this video, since it's going to be a lot of Stardew, and one episode is going to be the final week of fall, essentially, I figure might as well cut around, of course, just to save your guys' time. It's going to be a Skull Cavern run, so since there's going to be a lot in this episode, I'm not sure fully if I'm going to speed it up or if I'm going to cut it out completely. Either way, however, I will see you either if something important happens of note that I feel like I should talk about, or, alternatively, I'll see you later tonight at the end of our day, and I'll show you the spoils of our journey. See you guys later tonight. And here is our money for the day. Has nothing really to do with our haul, as you can see. I actually was able to get a decent amount of money because I sold all the cloth that I got from the mummies that I've killed. Get you a decent bit of cash to work with. I also got 1 diamond, which I sold just because I wanted a little bit of money. Overall, it was a pretty decent day. I actually accidentally started putting stuff away in my chest, so I'm just going to put a screenshot real quick of what my inventory was before I started putting stuff away, so you can kind of see what the loot was before I interfered with it. So, that's what we're working with. And it was overall a pretty decent day, and tomorrow's another rainy day. That's actually really nice. It's a bad luck day. That's actually fine. That just means we're not going to go into the Skull Cavern again today. You can see I also have a decent amount of other resources I gathered as well. Decent amount of stone. There's our iridium. I did not put the iridium away, mostly because I don't think we had any more. So I got 45, which isn't amazing by any means. Like, it's not breaking any records or anything. But, hey, you know what? It doesn't have to. It just has to serve its purpose. And I think that that is more than enough for what we are currently needing. Because I'm pretty behind on stone in terms of the amount we have left. So now that we have a new day, I'm going to want to, of course, be smelting the iridium bars. I have 15 mystery boxes. What do you say we hop by Clint's today, actually, as well? We're not going to be able to get anything upgraded because we're poor, but what do you say we do that? Now, of course, I am going to be probably selling the iridium ore, or the iridium ore when it turns into bars, I should say. Just because, again, we are dirt broke. Which is entirely my fault. I've just been neglecting on the actual money side of the game for some reason, despite that being a big part of it. Just been working on other stuff, but don't worry, we'll catch up to there. We just need to get our head back in the game a little bit, so to speak. Of course, I want to make sure I get my tools back and everything. Pretty decent mine haul. I only got 1 treasure chest room, and it just had a few more energy drinks or whatever the frick I have. I forget the name of. Energy tonics, I think. So, didn't really think there was anything you guys really needed to see in terms of that stuff. Trust me, you didn't miss too much. Okay, you know what, that'll do. That's not usually how I have it set up, but that's fine. That's definitely our last pumpkin we're getting of the season, but that's fine. So yeah, I still want to water just because, again, it's nice. Hopefully tomorrow, I'm really praying tomorrow's a great luck day, because that would be massive on a rainy day. Oh, that would be so good. Who knows though for sure. Speaking of rainy day, there may be something else we do tomorrow, depending on how much money we make today. So I'm definitely going to consider maybe fishing today, as well as working on the farm a little bit, maybe foraging for some wood and trying to get the foraging level up still. I'm not sure. The nice thing is we have a lot of stuff we can be working on. The problem for it, like being for a series like this where I have people watching, is it's not all super entertaining. Chopping down trees for 15 minutes is not exactly what I'd call fun to watch. So don't know fully what I'm going to show and what's just going to be cut around and whatnot. But one thing I do know is I'm going to keep you here with me for a little bit, including through the watering this morning and the animals and whatnot, because our coop should be finished upgrading. And of course, then we're going to go back down to Clint's afterwards. Hopefully... Okay, I'm not going to spoil that. Okay, so yeah, now we're going to... Sorry. So now we're going to head over and we'll check on our animal. How's the... Dude, that's cutting it close. I don't know. I'm hoping we get... All we need, I think, is 1 pomegranate at minimum. But, of course, having multiple would be nice, but I'm not going to push it. If we get 1, I'm more than happy. Hello, my darling animals. And I think our pig is... This is its last day as a baby, I believe. I may be wrong. I'm not entirely sure about that. Hello, buddy. The sound effect. Okay. There we go. Nothing super exciting going on. Maybe, is the incubator egg hatchable? Okay, no, tomorrow it's probably gonna hatch. Either the day after tomorrow. We're definitely close to that hatching. But as you can see, yeah, just like the other one means we can now, the coop upgrade means we can now hold more animals in there, and it means that we have an auto feeder, so it helps save on time. I'm glad we have that fully upgraded, so I don't have to worry about upgrading that stuff now, and we can focus on saving up for other things, which is good, because as I said, we are dirt broke, and I need to be saving up for other, more expensive investments. Of course, I want to be oh, what the frick, why is it the seed maker here? I don't know why I left that there. As I said, we are probably going to sell the iridium bars that are being cooked up right now, just because we are in desperate need of money, but you never know. We'll kind of just have to see how things go. It's Tuesday. I don't think that it's... No, yeah, it's not today. It's the 24th. So tomorrow is George's birthday. So I want to make sure we give him something tomorrow. I think that's something going on. There may be another quest ready at the bulletin board, though, so I will want to check that as well. We're out today. Pam, I need to talk to you because I lost some friendship with you because I took Gus's side about having to pay a freaking tab. Which is... I mean, I get it. Like, of course you don't want to get called out and stuff like that, but come on, dude. Don't get mad at me because I'm freaking... Oh my god. Run along, refine quartz, George. Okay, we can do that. Pretty basic normal quest, but that's not really a bad thing by any means. What the frick was that? Did you see how my horse and I got pushed back because I got off him at a time the game didn't like? Oh my gosh, it's happening again. Okay. So I want to make sure I do that. Ooh, that could have been bad. I would have checked that right in front of Lewis. New major quests. Juicy bugs wanted. Hey there, I'm looking for big wad of bug guts. The juicier the better, at least that's what the crabs seem to like. 100 pieces do the trick, and for no reason, the local population of albacore have grown to unsustainable levels. Okay, so we have an albacore one, and we have defeating 100 crabs. Oh, 100. No, thankfully not. 100 bug guts needed. I'm actually going to do that one, specifically because that one seems more plausible with where we're currently at. And also, I could keep whatever's left over and turn it into bait, so it's not like it's a bad investment. Plus, we have, like, all these items that should hopefully make it a little bit easier for us to get the bug meat, so I think it shouldn't hopefully take that long to get. Basically, there's a lot of reasons why I'm doing this, what I'm trying to get at. Hello, Clint. I'm going to start with the most... I didn't bring the Omni Geodes with me, because I'm going to save those up for a little bit of time. Specifically for the fact that we can trade some stuff for them. Of course, we still don't have all the stuff that you can get from the geodes, of course, so that we need to donate. So it's very likely that we'll have to give stuff up. But anyway, this is going to be boring, long, I'm going to keep going through my inventory. So what I'm going to do is speed this up, and I'll come back to you guys when we're either at the mystery boxes or if I have something that all of a sudden pops into my head. Okay, now we've got through all that pansy stuff. It's time for us to go through some of our mystery boxes. First up, we got a warp totem for the ocean. Another warp totem for the ocean. Okay, so we're looking at 2 back-to-back. Some deluxe speed grow. Could be helpful even though we're going into winter. What is that? That is actually artichoke seeds. I think that is something that we have already grown, but that's interesting. I guess we can sell it off. Okay, just duplicated another mystery box. And we're almost at the point where we're going to have to sell something or throw something away. And we're at that point because we just got a warp totem. Okay. Yeah, our inventory's kind of full. I think I could sell the seeds to someone else, because I really, again, at this point, we're so far into it at this point that we're not going to really be able to grow those at this point. Also, we got 3 warp totems to the farm. That's actually pretty nice. Don't worry, I'm not going too far. I'm just coming down here to put the opal that I got, because I only got 1 new item so far, or at all, from opening them, and it's this opal here. Put that away. There we go. Nice. We're making progress, but that at least gets it out of our inventory so I have a little bit more space. I definitely have more stuff in here that I don't really need on me. That's the problem with this game, especially in me, is that my inventory is often full. Okay, so let us see what our let's check what the rest of them are. Ooh, that is actually really good. The ossified blade. I'll kind of mention what that does later. Ooh, that's even better! That had a pearl background, meaning it's a rare item. Book of Mysteries. You have a slightly greater chance of finding mystery boxes. It is a new book and one that you can get, funnily enough, or I guess ironically enough, from the mystery boxes that it gives you the chance of increasing. Now, does it appear here? For some reason, no. Again, I don't know why some books appear here and some books don't, especially like... Oh, this one does. Oh, I thought it wasn't... I'm blind. For some reason, I thought it didn't appear. Okay, it does appear. Good. So as you can see, it's a permanent buff. Nice. Now we have a higher chance of finding even more mystery boxes as time goes on, which I think is a good thing. If nothing else, because it's giving us items that are actually very useful, including this ossified blade, which I'll get into later. My inventory is very full, dude. Okay, I could just throw away the... I'm just gonna throw away the moss and the clay. Like, I don't normally like doing that, but I really just don't feel like going anywhere else. So hopefully we get... You really just give me 10 mixed seeds, Clint? Really? I mean, I'm not, like, super against that, but... Okay, really? You're just giving me escargot? Is that even... It gives it 2 fishing? That's an okay healing item, I guess. I mean, I'll keep it, but... What do I throw away? The 9 bone fragments, I guess? Dude, this is bad. My inventory is full. Okay, good. I'll take warp totems. Okay, good. So that means now we can actually empty all of them out. And there we go. Pretty good haul overall. The ossified blade, as I mentioned, is really good. Considering, like, what it is. Now, of course, it's not as good as our Galaxy Blade, but it's not bad. If you get this, then consider keeping it on you. I think I could probably throw this away and get 90, or I could just sell it later, but we'll see. Either way, now that we've done that, it's time for us to get back to work. Now, I think what I'm going to do now is I have accepted, of course, the quest from Willie, his like huge bulletin board quest. I'm gonna wait to do George's tomorrow, since we're gonna have to go see him tomorrow anyway, due to it being his birthday. Evelyn's doctor's going on today. I saw her heading down there. Robin, it's Tuesday, so that means they're doing their exercise. So I think I'm gonna go to the normal mines, and I'm going to bug hunt for pretty much the entire day. So I'm going to, again, either cut it out entirely, speed it up, I'm not entirely sure. Either way, I'll see you guys in just a few moments. Funny running into you here. As you can see, we've reached the end of the day. As you can see, we've made decent profit. Here is from our crops, or our farm work, as you can see. One of the biggest money makers now is mayonnaise, since I had 2 eggs left over. But as you can see, it kind of puts into perspective how much money you can really be making passively. I also sold an apple, since now at this point I know I have enough saved up. I might as well be selling at least one for the compendium thing. Mining, of course, I sold the 5 iridium bars, which of course sells for 5,000 in total. And I sold the artichoke seeds because, I'll be honest, frick them artichoke seeds. I really don't need them right now. Sorry, no offense to Clint. I mean, I know he didn't... Actually, no, frick Clint. He wasn't even the one who... I mean, he opened the box, but he didn't really... Anyway, whatever. I also did, in fact, manage to collect 100 bug meat. So we're going to do that today. We're also going to give a refined quartz to George. And I believe we want to give something else to George as well, since it's his birthday. But it is a good luck day, so I want to get around fast. Because I'm probably going to do another skull run, since it's a good luck day. Which means it's time for us to prepare yet again. So, once again, I'm going to bring things like coffee, I'm going to bring cookies, just so I have another item potentially to heal myself with other than just these things here. Going to try to go through my inventory here. Thankfully, again, we do not have to worry about watering our crops since it is raining. That's always a positive. I did put more iridium bars in. It's the last little helping we have left of the, what's it called? Sorry, I couldn't think for a second. Of the, I can't think, iridium ore, sorry, that we had left on us. So we're going to make sure we grab that. I'm going to grab our iron ore specifically because then craft more bombs as I go, because bombs are definitely going to be useful as always. And I definitely just scattered stuff last time willy-nilly, which sucks, but where did I put stuff? I think I probably put it up here, right? Of course, I'm going to want at least one of these. I could take a warp totem for the beach, just so I can get down there faster, which I think I might as well since I have 10 saved up. And yeah, here's all the other random stuff. I'll take 3 baits so I can fill up the crab traps while I'm down there. And then George, we need refined quartz, and we need something he loves. Now, I know 2 things he loves, and I think I should have, if I'm correct, I saved at least 1 all this time. Yes, leeks. All the way from back in spring, he loves these normally. So if you can save at least 1 leek from all the way back in your first spring, which I know it's sometimes unlikely just due to like how that stuff works out. But if you can, it is a fairly cheap option, because leeks are useful early game for energy and stuff, but they're not really worth much more than that, so... You may want to consider that as you go forward. You can see we have yet another harvest, though, before we go. Thankfully, time's paused, of course, since I'm playing with myself, and that sounded terrible. Since I'm playing all alone, and time doesn't progress when you're in a chest and stuff, so that gives you some time to kind of plot out what you want to do. Got another harvest here. I think we may get 1. There's no way we're getting 2. At least 1 more harvest out of that, which is good, because, again, I'm really wanting that farming EXP built up. I'm just going to sell everything today. I'm not really interested in trying to make it anything better. Just want a little bit of that trickle feed of income. And there's our iridium bars. I did also, as you saw, smelt a gold bar, which was because, I don't know if I sold it already, but I was planning on selling it. Actually, did I put it back in here? I didn't, okay. I'm actually not going to... No, I'm gonna do it. I'm going to also smelt our gold ore, because even if I have no iridium bars to sell, if I'm really low on cash, I could sell gold bars since we have a decent amount of ore stocked up for that. I'd prefer not to, but if I feel like we have to for like something I'm really wanting to buy, then we'll do it. Unfortunately, it raining today does mean I think the first day that our pig is fully grown means he's not going to be really doing anything, because I think he's fully grown today. If he's not, then it doesn't matter. But thankfully, we should have at least a few more days where it's not raining. Again, we have 4 more days left in the season. Oh, man. Sorry, I'm contemplating because it's just crazy again. I actually can't tell from this angle. I'm not good when it comes to the pig's rear telling its age. Okay, no, it's still a piglet. Okay, so it has to be close. So yeah, it doesn't matter that it's raining today then. Who cares? And you're all doing good. And that also means that I think now we're getting, 2 goat milk in a day, which is actually really nice. Since, again, goat milk's just worth a lot more money. I really need to get more of these things, if nothing else, to just reinvest into what I already have being made here, but whatever. So I'll put all this stuff in, and from there I'm going to put just whatever's left over into one of these chests, and I'll make sure I get that refined when we come back at some point. I say refined, but that's not really how it works. Anyway, so now we've done that. I'm going to get... Oh, actually, no. Do I really want it? Because I'm contemplating. I have coffee. Okay. I do want to use it. Because keep in mind, this doesn't take your horse with you, because you can't use it on your horse, and even if you did, it wouldn't take it with you. So when you're using that, you're committing to walking, at least for a little bit. Thankfully, I do actually have coffee on me, so I can get around a little bit quicker. Nothing new, unfortunately, this time in our crab pots, but I need to be getting back into that and not neglecting it. Got 1 shrimp, which isn't really worth too much. I'm just going to throw it away. I could keep it, but again, since we're going to the mine state, I'd rather have that inventory space. Thankfully, it doesn't have to be open, because there's a barrel out here, as you can see. come over here, interact with it, and we'll blam, 100. And we got to keep 46, which is not bad, since I got a bit extra. Juicy bugs wanted. 3,000 gold. Decent money from that. And now we can talk to you. Heard a rumor that a special kind of fish can be found in pools between waterfalls if you can reach it with your rod, that is. Interesting. A very interesting rumor. Okay, now that we've done that, there is one other thing I want to do on the beach today. If it is raining, you may recall way back, it's been a while now, when we first unlocked the secret beach. One of the times I came over and it was raining, there was a person over here who said that there was an item he had for sale, but he didn't think we were ready for. Let's talk to him now and see if we've improved.
I can see it in your eyes. There be a special someone in your heart. Just give so happens I'm selling a mermaid's pendant. Give that to your intended, and I'll know exactly what you mean.
This is where you'll find the mermaid's pendant. If you're forgetting what that is, because it's been a little bit, I don't blame you. The mermaid's pendant is something we heard about from a letter from Mayor Lewis after we reached max hearts with whoever we were dating, in this case Penny. He said that the mermaid's pendant was sort of a tradition here in Stardew Valley where you'd present it to somebody when you were proposing marriage. Kind of like a wedding ring in real life. This is where you get it. This guy, Old Mariner, as he's called, only appears on the secret beach when it's raining, and of course, that's pretty much the only stipulation. He will, however, not sell it to you unless you're at max hearts and you're dating somebody. So you have to be at dating somebody, so you have to be at least their 8 heart scene, and it has to be, of course, a bachelor, bachelorette. Then you have to give them a bouquet, and then you have to get them up at least 2 more hearts. Once all that has been met, he will then sell it to you for 5,000 gold. Not the cheapest thing in the world, but it definitely could be worse. While we're here, why not? There it is, the mermaid's pendant. Give this to the person you want to marry. Now, you may be curious and, like, snickering to yourself, be like, ooh, what are we doing with that? You know, because, I mean, what else am I going to do with it, to be fair, but don't worry, we're not going to be doing that probably in this episode. I think it'd be nice, honestly, actually, maybe. I'm not entirely sure. We'll see. I'll tell you what. Give it a we'll see. We still have some stuff to do. We want to give George his item. We got a ticket from doing that challenge. Good morning to you, Lewis. Here we got a book, as you can see. I think this is one we don't really need. Combat Quarterly. Correct me if I'm wrong, is this just XP? Yeah, read this to gain combat XP. Yeah, we already have our combat at max, so that does nothing for us, and I believe that one doesn't appear in here. So we're actually just going to keep this book on us. You may be curious why to do that. Well, if you try throwing it away and you can sell it, you can see it's worth a decent amount of money, 150, and keep in mind, you're losing a lot of money when you throw something away. So presumably it's worth something still, but I'll just hold on to it for a later time. And okay, we have a cutscene. Hello, it's with Evelyn. I don't remember, is this a 4-heart cutscene or is this for 2 hearts? Oh, Ryan, you're wondering what that good smell is? Why, it's nice of you to say I'm actually baking my famous cookies. Yeah, the ones I've stolen from your trash can a few times. Here, why don't you try one? Now, correct me if I'm wrong, because my math isn't the best, but it looks like 3 cookies that I just tried. But whatever. Well, what do you think? It's delicious. I'm not gonna say the second one, come on now. I mean, unless you hate Evelyn, but I don't really know what she's done to you to make you hate you. I think I've come to know you well enough to give you my recipe. Just make sure to keep it a secret. Learn how to make cookies. Yep, so that's how we get the cookie recipe. Very simple. Okay, and we're going back to our heart scenes. This is Alex's heart scene. I believe this is Alex's 6th heart scene. I know it's supposed to be like people like working out up top. For some reason, the picture on the left looks like it looked like somebody who's like rear end. I don't know why. Just maybe I'm tired. Oh, hi, Ryan. Sorry, but the atmosphere and the song playing, clearly now may not be the time for butt jokes. Look at all these books. I haven't read a single one. Just thought cracking one open makes me nervous, but you can't make a decent living in this world without a brain. I'm worthless. Crazy or genius? Have your strengths and weaknesses? Worthless? Yeah, that sums it up. All of our strengths and weaknesses, man. Yeah, I guess you're right. Well, I'm not gonna give up. There you go, that's spirit. If I work hard, I can do anything. I mean, yeah, you should know all about that, because, you know, I feel like you have a lot of discipline with having to exercise and stuff like that. And maybe I'll do soon, we'll have a dinner and discuss philosophy. Isn't that what you smart people talk about? I don't think laughing at him was probably the nice thing to do there, my guy, but whatever. Just because he tried to spell out philosophy. Okay, well there. Yeah, I want to ask you something. Do you think the ladies like my haircut? It looks fashionable, I guess? Yeah, I know, that's why I have it like that. Okay. George! Alex, my grandson, have I told you that already? Speak up. Are you at 3 hearts or 2 hearts? Okay, whatever. First things first, let us give you your birthday gift. There we go. Oh, we got a new achievement. You remember my birthday. I'm impressed. Thanks. New achievement, popular. Let's check what that is. It should be one of these ones that's in a row of like 2 or 3, right? Clicks. Oh, it's here it is. Popular. Reach a 5-heart friend level with 20 people. Very impressive. I'm glad we're actually already at that. That's crazy. Talking to you again. We are not talking to you. I'm going to give you this then for your quest. I can see now we're up 7 hearts. So we were either at best case we were at 3, which either way means we're up at 7 now. Hello, Ryan. I saw that ad I posted. I really appreciate this. Here's a little something for your trouble. Do not mention it, George. Trust me. I appreciate it too. 150 gold. Again, it's not always about the money. It's about the friendship points you get from that too. And again, you complete 3 of those, you get... Ooh, speaking of the trash cookies! Let's go! Also, we have another quest here. Sebastian wants an emerald. Okay, we may be able to do that in our spare time. Once again, we are going to be committing what? We are going to be participating in yet another run of the old Skull Cavern, and I already bought the mermaid pendant, and I did everything else I really wanted to get done today while it was raining. So, once again, I'm going to see you if I have something really worth mentioning. Either that, or I'm going to see you later tonight. I may have passed out before I made it home, but I did think this hole went a lot better than last time. You can see this is our money from the little bit of work we did. 1 gold bar is only worth 250, so not nearly as much as an iridium bar, but again, if you absolutely need money, it is something you can fall on. There's our crops. As you can see, we got 10,000 gold, so we're good. We're trickling money back in, which is good because we were at the end of last episode very, very poor. But hopefully our pockets didn't get picked. I can almost immediately tell you. Yep, okay. So as you can see, this is our haul from last time. Very good. You can see I got 3 prismatic shards and everything. Of course, some stuff I didn't get from mining. For example, this tile was actually broken from the lightning outside. So that's why I have that in my inventory. But I'm guessing today is going to be... Actually, it's not good luck day. I could go back there.
Winter's coming soon. It means your farming operation will be coming to a halt. No crops grow in winter unless you're lucky enough to have a greenhouse. But there's still plenty to do. More next time.
Okay. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting time. We also got this... seed maker from another treasure room. We got a cherry sapling from a treasure room, and I got a few more warp totems from, you guessed it, a treasure room. Of course, it is another day. It is a good day though, because we have good luck, which means I'm tempted to do one more skeleton mine, and then that'll probably be the last one I do for the rest of the season. Even though I said I'd be, cutting around a lot. Again, I'm working on other stuff. Because I want to ensure that I'm still, showing you guys stuff and whatnot. I did lose quite a bit of iron ore from that, because I was crafting bombs almost the entire time, which let me get a lot more iridium ore, which I think was worth it, but definitely could have turned bad fairly quickly. I also want to make sure I'm going through my inventory a bit better here this time. Oops, did not mean to do that. I want to make sure I'm going through my inventory a little bit better this time. Also have a lot more stuff here to go through. But yeah, I think the plan's going to be check in on town, because I don't think I have any more quests. No, I do. Emerald to Sebastian. I should be able to do that, though, fairly quickly. I think Sebastian, despite being like someone you may not expect, I think he actually wakes up fairly early considering. So hopefully we should be able to get some stuff up. Also got like some minor treats. I got 2 things. Curiosity lures increases your chance to catch rare fish. Really cool. And that can be very helpful. And that we have no other way of really getting that, so that's a new thing that I saw. We have some mails to check out. Forgot to give you this recipe I laying around trying to burn it, George. Spicy eel. You already know what that is, and you know how much I love it. That's really nice to have. Ryan, you're lucky I found you last night. You were unconscious and someone was searching your pockets. I have no idea how much money they took and ran away as soon as I approached. Be more careful, Linus. Linus, after last time, how do I know you weren't the one who was picking my pockets? I'm kidding. I mean, he may have been, actually. I'm not kidding about that, but I'm kidding when I mean, like, I think he did it. Like, I really hope he did. I'm going to keep these 5 bars so I can upgrade something potentially soon. And I'm going to put that back. Put that away. I'm just going to throw a lot of this stuff in here, and we'll hold on to it later. Oh, wait, let me... Actually, yeah, you know what? Today's going to be a big day. You can probably already tell what I'm going to do based on me saying that and then what I just did, but, you know, we'll get to that regardless. Okay, so here's our inventory. This is what we're looking like right now. You can see it's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with this. The only thing I'm a little low on broccoli because I had to use that as my healing item, which wasn't super great. Of course, I do have to water crops. Because again, I think I may be able to get one more harvest out of like the berries and stuff. So I do want to keep trying to grow stuff. So again, it's not super optimal. I think I actually got further down last time. I think I beat my record. How far I got. I think last time we were 70 something, now I'm like 80. I got 93. I got to floor 93 of the skull mines. And considering that wasn't even an amazing luck day, that was just a like okay luck day, like a good luck day, not like an amazing one. That's really good. I also got lucky though with like the holes that appear that let you drop further and whatnot. Because yeah, those will definitely help you get further. Anyway, again, I don't think this is worth watching because it's just the same old watering. It's nothing that you guys want to see. Same with the animals, unless there's something to note like the pig growing up. Maybe I'll come back to that. Instead, I'm going to cut to when I'm going to Sebastian to give him, I don't remember what it is he wanted, but I'll look, maybe it was a ruby or an emerald or something, I'm not entirely sure. Also, yes, I do see that glitter in the bottom right, but I don't have my freaking pan on me, and I'm trying to go fast, so yeah. Yeah, either way, I'll see you guys in just a few moments. Yet another new chick hatched in the night. Once again, that means a new name for you guys to give. I've yet to get any names, guys, come on. But yeah, as you can see, we have another chicken. We're not going to put another one in the incubator for a little bit. I just wanted to have another one go once we have a bit of variety in what's in here, and then we're making hopefully more money off mayonnaise, which we're really not right now because I'm not putting a lot of them in the mayonnaise machine in time, and I don't really have a bunch of them up, but eventually we'll be making a profit from those. But yeah, remember to give me names, guys. If you have an idea for a name, it can even just be your username. Just give me a name. And at this point, I'll likely just give it to it and have it be permanent. Because all these names I'm giving it, I'm just saying, okay, sure, that's what the game wants to name it. Why not? Okay, so I'm going to just put this in. Again, put the rest in later once we have the time. Oh man, I'm going to actually bring these 2 purple mushrooms that are silver because we can use that as a healing item if I absolutely need to. What did Sebastian want? I think it was either a ruby or an emerald. Emerald, okay. We have a decent surplus of that. And one last thing I saw, our pomegranate tree, just in time with only a few days to spare, finally bore fruit, literally and figuratively. Which means we have at least one, which again, we only needed, at minimum, we needed 1. Now, our pig is still not grown. It is still a baby, I checked. Hey, Pam, I'm going to try to go fast. Oh, I forgot to bring it. Oh, I do have my warp totems. Good. Okay, I thought I didn't bring them. But yeah. The pig is still a baby, but I'm really hopeful it cannot be a baby much longer. So I'm really hopeful. Oh yeah, the 27th week. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's right. Local carp population, 5 of them. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I won't. It'll kind of depend. Again, I think this is probably the last Skull Cavern run of fall, most likely, unless I have nothing else to do, like at all. But we'll see. But yeah, one thing I want to do before we get everywhere else, you can already tell probably from my inventory, and again, me saying I'm gonna do something. We're gonna be looking for our girlfriend. Funnily enough, I can't find her. There she is. It's funny because I think we first met. This is a tiger trout frenzy's begun. I think it's time. We are at max hearts that we can reach. Music came to a halt. I'm a little scared. I accept. Oh, okay, good. The music, she only made the world stand still. Isn't that so poetic of me? I'll set everything up. We'll have the ceremony in 3 days, okay? Oh, you're just gonna do everything? Wait, in 3 days? Holy crap, Penny! Ryan, I'm a little scared. There's such a big change. Don't worry, I'm really happy too. I mean, I'm happy too, but 3 days? Holy crap. Okay, so there we go. We proposed to our bachelorette Penny, and she said yes. Again, if you try to give that to them, I think before they're at max, they say no, and I think they actually lose some hearts. So you have to be at max hearts with them, and again, you have to be dating. You can't just give that to some random nobody. But yeah, so I guess we're engaged, guys, in just 3 days, which if you look how I timed it, 26, 27, 28, that's the last day of fall. I thought that was kind of clever, and by clever I mean, you know, I tried timing that on purpose. I forgot to put the cherry sapling away. Okay, well, I'm gonna head back to the farm anyway. So, no, actually, no, I'm not. It's already 11:10. Holy crap, that's been a lot of time. Sebastian, I know you're awake now. Take this freaking emerald, and then I gotta go. Here you go. Hey, thanks for the help. This is what I wanted. Cool. Yeah, great. I don't have inventory for this. Okay, you know what we're gonna do? This could be considered a waste. I'm using one of the totems we have. I have like 7 of these in total. I think it's not a waste. Gonna come back here, put some of this crap away, aka the ticket and the cherry sapling, and then I'm going to ride into ye old sunset, and by that, of course, I mean I'm going to actually start our run in the Skull Caverns. Once again, unless something important comes up, I'll see you guys later tonight with our haul, or tomorrow again. It's just, I'm sucking a lot. Okay, you know, I'm just gonna eat this so I can go faster. Either way, I'll see you guys later tonight. See you in just a few moments. I just got something very interesting, as you just saw. You received a purple slime egg. Very interesting. Can be hatched in a slime incubator. This is very new. All I'll say for it now, because I don't want to spoil too much, is keep a hold of it. Don't sell it if you can get one of these. Here is our money for the day. Nothing super exciting, just a bit of the yield with a few small crops put in. But I completed the run, as you may have guessed, and while outside of that purple egg, there was nothing that immediately called into question in terms of me wanting to talk about it. This is our inventory of the run. You can see we are doing very good on other resources. Probably not as good as our first run. Didn't get as deep, didn't get as many good resources, used even more iron ore, which isn't great. But it could have been worse. Now, tomorrow is Spirit's Eve, which is interesting, and it is a neutral day, which means we are definitely not going mining today, which is kind of funny, because last few days we finally got to, which I'm happy with. I am going to sell the diamond, but I'm going to probably keep everything else, just because I'd rather use it later, because there's other things that a lot of these have valuables for, including a lot of ores and whatnot. So I'm going to make sure I put stuff away. Now, there was something else I got. I got, like, some life elixirs. Of course, I got the purple slime egg, which I mentioned, which I'm just going to throw in here, and I'll take a lot of this stuff out now, since, yeah, this stuff does not need to be in here. Actually, yeah, we'll just throw a bunch of that in. Because got Mining Monthly, which you already know I don't need. I got this from a spot that I tilled outside of the cave of the Skull Cavern or whatever. And you can see this is the rest of the resources I've gathered. Nothing that I think is like super noteworthy outside of the rabbit's foot. Some say it's lucky. This dropped from a eel, the things that fly around, and it's something we actually need for a bundle. Now, this is not the only way to get it, but it is nice if you're able to get it this way. I believe it's for the Enchanter's one, yes, which is also what the pomegranate's for. We just need to... Actually, that one should be done. I think it's just... Yeah, we really need that truffle. Hopefully our pig is fully grown today. Anyway, put a bunch of this stuff back, and it's time for us to start getting back to ye old grind, because we finally are going to be working on other stuff today. We do have a okay amount of money, though I wouldn't say it's still what I would call a comfortable amount in terms of where I'd like to be. But, you know, it's how it goes sometimes. You can see, of course, here's where a bunch of resources are. Where did I put the milk and stuff? Here it is. I was like, wait, where did I put that? Because I definitely need that. As you can kind of see, we have 87 of the Omni Geodes, which is good. We're going to be wanting to save as many of those up as we can. So what are we going to be doing today, then, if we're not going mining? Well, of course, we have quite a few options, but one of them is going to be we're probably going to want to go, and also I'm going to probably sell these apples just because we have no reason to keep this many around. But I'm probably going to go and... Oh, hello. Found some good quality stone. Build some with it, George. You know, you may make fun of George for giving us stone, but actually, stone's a resource that I'm always happy to get more of. Dear everyone, notice the chill air could just be the approach of winter, or could it be a tingle of the dark spectre here to help us celebrate tomorrow's festivities, or festival? The Spirit's Eve. Come to town at 10 p.m. if you'd like to participate, Mary Lewis. Yep, so we get to hear about that. Definitely gonna want to head to that if we can. Throw a bunch of stuff in for extra money, and I think we're good. Of course, once again, we have to water our crops, which is never fun, but I am happy to have broccoli, because actually, I've used all of the amount we had saved up for health healing items. As I said, when it comes to the Skull Cavern, there's going to come a time where more likely than not, your bottleneck's going to not be energy, but it's actually going to end up being how much damage you can take, and unfortunately we've reached that point. Thankfully, it's not something that's like a terrible inconvenience so far. I got close to dying, I think, one time you may have missed out on, but really that was it. Like, it hasn't been that bad. Like, I've gotten down to like the reddish-orange area, which is, I guess, close enough to dying to the point you should probably be concerned, but I wasn't really concerned except for like more than once in terms of like actually potentially dying. Or not dying, but like passing out, because it knocks you out. And yeah, you definitely don't want to pass out in the Skull Cavern mines, because you lose a lot more if you pass out there. But again, gotta just do the same old watering. Thankfully, we're almost at the end of watering, as you can see. And that is very nice, because that means that we want to water for a whole season. And not only that, day after tomorrow's our wedding, so we're gonna have two really exciting things. Also, I think, is today? Oh, there it is! Yes, that is our final level in farming! We are level 10 farming, look at that! Oh, just in time, too, because we only have, like, maybe one more harvest left of, like, most of our materials. Oh, that is super nice. Okay, throw a bunch of that in, we can get money. Oh, that's so nice, we've reached... So that means we only have one skill left that we have yet to get to max. Isn't that so exciting, guys? I'm not being, like... rhetorical when I say that. Actually, I'm saying is that exciting. I'll just keep that here because I really have no reason to go there otherwise today. Yeah, inventory's pretty clogged up, but don't worry. We're going to be going through that fairly soon because we will finally have time to do that. I'll wait to grab that until that is harvested 3. Okay, I'm hoping I'll see my pig down here, and I'm hoping I'll see him walking around all chubby-like because he's gonna, once he's grown up, he's put on quite a bit of weight, which is pretty accurate for pigs, actually, and I'm proud to be. No, it's still a piglet. Okay, so tomorrow, please say it's fully grown. Is it a week? Please say tomorrow it's fully grown. Because that would only give us 2... If it grows tomorrow, that only gives us the 27th, the 28th. The 27th, we don't even have a full day because we have to go to the festival. Thankfully, it's a festival at night, so we have most of the day, just not the whole day. Oh, that sucks. Okay, where we cut it close, I'm definitely going to want to check out the Traveling Merchant today as well. Because, again, the thing that he gets for us, we really need. Also, have we not gotten a large goat milk yet? Somehow? How many hearts? Well, you're the new one, right? How many? Why am I so low on hearts with you guys? That's actually crazy. I was also really hopeful to get another auto grabber at this point because I found a few different chest rooms, but outside of like some energy elixirs and actually I think that was like the only thing worth note that I got in one last time. I mean, I got some bombs or something, which is like okay to get, but not what I'm hoping for. Okay, so that's a little disconcerting because again, it's always really scary when you're pushing a time limit like we are now. But let's hope we can come around and work something out with it. We'll have to see. So I'm going to keep this stuff in my inventory, and I'll come back and check on that in a bit. Okay, what do I have? I know I have, like, a mission. I think carp. Okay, so I could do that today if I really wanted to. Carp's really nothing that I'm super concerned with, but quest is a quest. Okay, so what I'm going to do is okay, I guess I'll grab this stuff first. We have a few different things that I still want to do today. There's Pam. Oh, yeah, is Pam going to have a reaction to us now being engaged to her daughter? Did hopefully Penny tell you? Every day's the same old routine. Do you ever have that problem, farmer? You did? Okay. Yeah, I feel you. Apparently you don't care about the... Maybe you haven't been told yet. I really hope Penny told you. To be fair, I guess my character should have probably told her there, but maybe he doesn't want to be like, oh, Penny didn't tell her, maybe I shouldn't tell her, I don't know. Anyway, actually, I'm gonna head... Oh, wait, where am I? Why am I back here? Oh, yeah, that's right. I was going to grab our 5 gold bars, because if you can tell, we're going to be purchasing something today. I also am going to double check my notes. 1 sec, I'm going to cut just so you don't see it. Give me 1 moment. Krobus loved items. Okay, so I was double checking to what Krobus's loved items are, because I hadn't been really talking to him or even been able to give him gifts. He loves diamonds, so it's not just the females of the valley, unless Krobus is a female, I actually don't know. But yeah, it's not just like the housewives of the valley that like diamonds. Apparently Krobus is also into diamonds, which, hey, you know what? Can't say I fully blame him. But yeah, we're gonna come over here. Hopefully you're selling it just so I can have a safety net. But also, okay, there's the red cabbage again. That's like the 3rd time I've had the potential of buying that. Okay, not there this time. Thankfully, the traveling merchant still comes in winter and can sell the item I'm looking for. But again, I'd like to have that safety blanket now, but who knows? Maybe it's all part of fate, and this is all like in like, oh, you don't need to get it here because we're gonna give it to you in a different way. I don't know. But yeah, we're also gonna head down to talk to Krobus as well. Bit of a busy day. All I'm gonna say is don't get too attached to our funds because we bought a bunch of it, and keep in mind we don't save money for crops because it's, you know, winter, so we can afford to buy stuff if I feel like it's worth it. And one of the things we are going to buy is something we've known about for a decent amount of time, and by decent amount of time I mean ever since we first came down here to the sewer. First off, I'll give you this because you love this normally. Yes. Now again, remember he said Friday he is silent in order to like praise Yoba. So that's why he's not talking to us. But he will still sell stuff. I guess he talked there, but whatever. And he still gets the loved effect from loving that item. So anyway, yeah, you can see there's a bunch of stuff to buy. But I'm finally going to buy the $20,000 or 20,000 gold starter app. As you can see, went from 372 to 406 energy. Really cool. I guess something else I want to mention, actually, now that I bought that, is the first startup I got, you found a startup, might as well thoughts of family, your maximum energy has increased. The first time I got a starter up, I did a little thing like I did with Skyward Sword, where I have a little thing appear on screen that would say like, oh, this is like where you get it and things like that. I'm not doing that going forward, because instead I'm actually going to, when the series is like, once I've gotten all of these starter ups, I'm going to put together a compilation of like its own video for that, like where all the starter ups are at. Even though a lot of people have already done that, but I want to just have that, you know, on the channel as well. So that's going to be something I work on, but I was like, okay, well, I'd rather get these videos out sooner and then just make one video for all that. Yeah, Brian and Penny's wedding, so you can see it's right on the 28th. Oh, that's so exciting. Okay, anyway. But yeah, so now we spent 20,000 on an energy upgrade. Yeah, we've gotten, how many? Is that like our fourth? That's our fourth starter up. Holy moly, guys. We are cruising with our energy, which is a good thing. I'm not trying to be like, oh my gosh, we're doing, like, we're definitely not like perfect, but 406 energy should be enough where we shouldn't have to worry about energy too often anymore. Which is actually crazy to think about, because it feels like not that long ago I was having to work so heavily on energy. Anyway, upgrade tools. For 10,000 gold, which is pretty much the rest of our money, and 5 gold bars, I'm going to upgrade our pickaxe. Again, we're definitely not going to go mining for the next few days, even if we have a great luck day, at least tomorrow. But the main reason I'm doing that is because, since I've noticed going into the Skull Caverns, mining the iridium ore by hand with the silver or iron pickaxe takes a bit more time than I would like. Like, it's not terrible by any means, but I definitely prefer for it to go a little bit faster. So that's why I'm doing that. I guess I could go fish up carp. I want to go and actually, no, you know what, I could do that, but I also we got another iridium tea. I haven't even used my first one. I need to, or starter up tea, not iridium tea. I definitely need to get on that. The problem is I've just been really wanting to work on other stuff. You know what, how many is it that we need carp wise? Let me look. 5 carp. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. We are going, oh, hello Caroline. I can't give you a gift because again I have nothing you love normally. I'm going to go up and I'm going to fish for carp for a little bit, and if I'm able to get done at a decent time, which hopefully I will, I'll head back down and start chopping trees, probably down near Marnie's, maybe at our farm, because there's a few trees still at our farm, and the goal will be to get our foraging experience up and just get a bit more resources gathered. See you guys later, well, just later. See you guys later. Oh, we actually have a heart scene finally with Sebastian. I think this is his 2 heart scene, because we've been really neglected on Sebastian because he's hard to befriend. Oh, hello, Ryan. Finally understand what's in the garage at least now. Well, you haven't seen my motorcycle before? Guess I haven't showed it to you. Whoa, okay, why did you just make the world go purple? Sometimes after sundown, I make the lawn right out of Stardew Valley. Actually, is this 4 heart scene, I think? I think this is 4 heart scene. There's nothing else like it. Blazing along the empty stretch of road toward the faint city glow. I think this is 4 heart scene, actually. Once I save up enough money, I'm going to head out on my own, to the city and beyond. Just me and my bike. Changing the oil, I guess? There we go, oil's changed. Wow, you did that pretty quick. I guess I may have gotten here while you're at the end of it. Hey, maybe we'll let you ride sometime if you want. Sounds like fun. Great. It's nice of you to offer. I've never actually ridden a motorcycle before, but I'd be willing to try, especially if Sebastian's nice, kind enough to offer. But yeah, there we go. Nice little heart scene on our way to fish. Just wanted to pop back in. That was a nice little surprise, huh? That may have just been one of the coolest things I've ever witnessed in Stardew Valley. I used wild bait, the thing that has a chance of giving you 2, because I got 5 from a chest when fishing. And then on my last piece of the bait, I get the double effect from catching 1 of the carp. I got 2 of it. That was the only one that actually activated, and it counted for the quest. Holy crap, that was perfect. Also, holy crap, that was a lot of lag. But holy crap, that was perfect. Also, wait, Demetrius may be down at the bar now. I'm not sure. Either way, oh, that was so sick. It did take quite a bit of time because it's now 6, but we have at least around 6 hours more left in the day. So, hello, Maru. We're at max yet? I think we are, right? We're at max, yeah. Been feeling especially optimistic lately. I'm happy to hear that. Don't really need to talk to you anymore, but I probably still will, because that sounds really mean when you're like, oh, you've already done everything you need. So, I just want to talk to you. It is a bar night, so I could spend a little bit of money on stuff. I may buy a salad if nothing else, because again, I've been really neglecting on Leia, which sucks. Because she should be here tonight, right? Yes, almost everyone is. Hello, Demetrius. Thanks, Ryan. The carpet, yeah, same thing, tournament. Man, that tournament sucks. That thing's to be outlawed. Holy frick, wait, what the frick? Oh, he's talking about his daughter. Very confused. Okay, not much money, but again, it wasn't just for the money we do that. Yes, Leia. I want to buy a salad for her. Here you go, my lady. Oh, wait, I'm engaged. I can't say that. This looks delicious. Thank you. There's nothing quite like a fresh wild salad. I'm at 6 hearts. Nice. Okay, that's not terrible. I think that's actually around the same as you, right? Yeah, right? Yeah. Oh, you're at 7. Never mind. And then I want to buy a beer for Pam, because I need to be befriending her, and I fell behind ever since she started hating me, yeah. And so, especially since, you know, getting engaged to her daughter. So, I'll give... She's ordering... she's definitely ordering more alcohol. She heard Ryan's getting married to her daughter. Oh no. That hurt my feelings a little bit. Okay, but yeah, for the rest of the day, I'm probably just gonna head back, clear out the farm, try to get a bit of EXP for foraging. And I'll see you guys later tonight at our summary of what we have earned. See you guys later tonight. And there is our level up in farming, level 10. Two of the the two options rather. Artisan goods, wine, cheese, oil, etc. worth 40% more. Agriculturist, all crops grow 10% faster. Now I'll admit both these are like really good in terms of like looking at them, like crops 10% faster is really good, but there is no way in any universe I'm picking anything over artisan in this instance. Artisan goods, this is the main reason I also went with the crops being worth 20% more as well, is because this unlocks artisan. Artisan goods, wine, cheese, oil, etc. worth 40% more, so that is going to affect our cheese, that's going to affect, I believe, our mayonnaise, that's going to affect the wine, it says oil and etc., so there's other stuff as well. But just in general, this also affects a bunch of other stuff and is one of the best ways of making money in the game. So we're going to go with that. I did get a decent, I think, amount of EXP for the foraging. Also, holy crap, look at all that money we got. 20,000. So that's mostly thanks to the iridium bars there. But as you can see, we made a decent amount from even just this other stuff here. Goat cheese, that's 100 for each. So it's not bad. I mean, look at all this stuff. This is pretty good. Oh, actually, no, it's 400 for each. What am I saying? It's 400 for each, so 400 times 4. I mean, yeah, look at that. That's insane. Really good money overall, actually, considering my main goal that day wasn't actually really money too much. And I actually spent a lot of money. It means we got shot back up to at least some usable funds if we need them. Thankfully, we're actually going to save that for a little bit. It's going to rain on our wedding! Come on, dude. I could have had one day where... Oh, it sucks. Okay. And it's good luck today, which sucks even more because I really can't do anything with that luck. Okay, well, what's going on down here? Hey, Ryan, beautiful day, isn't it? Yes, it is. I brought you a gift. It's a sculpture I've been working on just for you. Oh, thank you. Super cool. So if you actually recall, this is the sculpture we've seen her working on in her house, the nose to the left. You received Leia's sculpture. Super cool. Thank you. It's called How I Feel About Ryan. Hope you like it. Okay. I'm not going to try to look too much into that for multiple reasons. Okay, another new furniture item. We'll put that in here. You know what? I'll put that right there next to that. Yep, and then today, it's going to rain on our wedding. Oh, it's going to ruin I was not going to ruin it. It's just, man, that's depressing. Okay, that's it over here. Ryan, I've got a new item in stock. It's called the Auto Grabber. The thing can milk your cows and goats, shear your sheep, gather eggs, and pluck your woolly rabbits all on its own. It's considered a luxury item, so I'm charging $25,000, Marty. Yep. So the Auto Grabber that we were lucky enough to get one of fairly early on, you can now purchase them for Marty for an outrageous price. Is that worth it? That's going to come up to you and personal preference. For me right now, no. At some point, maybe. I'm actually going to put some wheat in here, inside the barrels there. You'll see why. And today's the last day we have to water for a little bit, because, of course, we won't have to water tomorrow, since, you know, the crops won't be able to produce anything past this. So this is the last chance for things to harvest, for them to, yeah, become harvestable, I should say. Now, thankfully, we don't need the EXP for farming anymore, which was my main thing I was, like, really hoping for, was EXP. So now my two concerns are our pig and foraging EXP to be working on. So I think today, because we can't go anywhere in town today since that's where the festival's being held at, and it's not going to start until way later in the day, so we cannot go into town today. Thankfully, I had nothing I really needed to get done in there, I don't think, so that's fine. However, I do want to prepare then here while I can. Now, it is a good luck day, so I could go all the way up to the normal mines and maybe, like, do some stuff up there, but I really don't want to. I've been doing a lot of stuff in the mines this episode. So I think instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to hang back here at the farm, try to clear as much as I can in terms of, like, wood and stuff, because I think there's only a little bit more, like, crap around the farm, for lack of a better word at this moment. But I also think I'm going to try and work on getting the hay at max, aka cutting down all this hay and then storing it, just so that way we don't have to worry about hay, hopefully for the entire rest of the season going forward. Because again, you're going to have a lot of this, and I just don't want to go to waste. So I think that's what I'm going to do today. And I think I'm actually probably... Oh, no, you're still a baby. Oh, frick. Okay. When did I buy you? That means if you are not grown by tomorrow, our only option to complete the community center in year 1 is to get the thing from the traveling merchant. Oh, that sucks. Okay, I'm really, really hopeful that you'll be an adult by tomorrow. If you are a not, and then you are an adult on the 1st of winter, I'm going to cry. I'm going to cry a lot. Oh wait, I just realized, I don't think I can, I can't do the wheat thing anymore, or hay thing anymore, because the goddamn auto feeder means like, oh, dang it. Just fricked myself over. I guess that's a reason to not have a reason to not want your barns and stuff masked. Holy frick, maxed out. Sorry. All my hopes and dreams have been shattered in one fell swoop. Oh, okay, so I guess we're not gonna be worried about hay too much. I mean, I'll still want to make sure it's maxed, but I'll do it tomorrow since they're gonna need to get fed and stuff and whatnot. It says, a few other trees here, I'm waiting for them to fully grow before I chop them down because it's a waste otherwise. Tomorrow pickaxe is done too. Oh, crap. Okay. So instead today what we're going to do is I'm mostly going to work around... Actually, I'm just entirely going to pretty much work around the farm. I'm going to probably head down to Marnie's and I'm going to chop down wood and try... I'm hopeful we're getting close to maxing our foraging and then we'll have all of our skills maxed out. Which I would be very happy if we can achieve. So that's probably what I'm going to try to do. So I'll get to work on that, and I'll see you guys later tonight at the festival unless something pops up. Time of 10 p.m., Spirit's Eve has finally arrived at town. And you may have noticed I was running away from Marnie's farm like I was running away from a crime scene, and that's because I literally deforested the entire area. I don't think there's a single tree down there that remains. You can see by just how much wood I had in my inventory. I started with 0, I have over a stack of wood, which is pretty crazy. Now, unfortunately, I did not level up in foraging, but we have to be getting close. And again, we just gotta keep chipping away at it, and so I'm feeling confident that we're getting fairly close. Now, before we head to the festival, of course, I want to sell some of this stuff off that I forgot to sell earlier. And of course we have some things here like our mayonnaise and our cheese and stuff to get rid of. I like all that. And then I need to throw a bunch of this stuff in. And unfortunately, due to me having, like at this point, this is more wood I think than I've ever had in the entirety of my time playing Stardew Valley at once. That's kind of crazy to me. Because usually I neglect getting wood for such a long time. But we're actually doing fairly good on that. To the point where I am having to go through my inventory just to potentially put more wood in there, which is kind of funny. I'm just going to put the spring onion somewhere else, because, I mean, realistically, it doesn't have to be in there. But with that, we are going to head to the festival. Kind of a late festival. I mean, it's at 10, but I guess if it's based off Halloween, it makes sense. So here we go. And Spirit's Eve, similar to the other Halloween, the other fall festival, is one of my favorites in the entire game. But Aunt Marnie, I want to go in the maze. I'm not scared. Hey Ryan, have you had a productive fall? It's starting to get quite cold. Crops won't hold out for much longer. Yeah, that's true, they won't. And you can hear the music in the background too. Fits it perfectly. I love it. Eek, I'm too scared. Okay, so we're hearing something about a maze. Of course, we always have our boy Pierre selling stuff. A rare crow, another one's here. Jack-o'-lantern, jack-o'-lantern recipe, gravestone, funky rug. So all mostly furniture. Actually, all those are furniture pieces except for the one thing. You can check out what's going on up here. We have Marlin. Don't get too close to the cage. Okay. No idea how these skeletons are walking creepy. It's pretty cool though. Yeah, I just noticed, the guy brought live skeletons into town. And considering they have a projectile attack, I don't know if that's smart. One of my iridium-infused maces would make quick work of these things. I've never seen you sell anything iridium quality before. Why is there no more pumpkin ale? Wait, I guess it is a holiday, so I guess I can't get any too hard. Winter's almost here. It's a great time to stockpile wood and stone. I haven't seen Maru in hours. I hope she's alright. She's probably gonna find time, dude. Don't worry about it. I mean, I understand you're a dad, so... It's a lot of fun to cook with pumpkin, such an interesting fruit. Technically, it's a vegetable. No, it's a fruit. It's not even technically a vegetable because it has seeds in it, so it is a fruit. Well, hello, Ryan. It's chilly, isn't it? It's almost like Demetrius with his tomato fiasco. I'll come to a man with any for grub. You won't see me in the haunted maze, though. You know, it's not for everyone. Good evening, Ryan. Have you ventured to the haunted maze yet? It's quite spooky. So wait, is everything here... Wait, is that crab cakes? Are those made of pumpkin? The strange man who lives in the tower set it all up himself. Said he wouldn't let anyone near it while he was working on it. Okay, I know who that is, but that's disconcerting. Vincent's upset that I won't let him go into the haunted maze, but he's just a little boy. Yeah, I mean, you could go with him, or have Sam go with him. I get scared easily. I'll leave the haunted maze to the younger people. Leia's out here. Hi, sorry. Mouthful of blackberries. Okay, so this is like blackberry stuff too. Kind of cool. What are you doing? Do you like the jack-o'-lanterns? I carved them myself. Yeah, they're very pretty. I like the... Well, you carved 2 of them, but they look the same, actually. But they're both pretty. Mom won't let me go into the maze. Aw, don't worry, kid. You're gonna have a time where you're gonna look back and wish you were younger. I know that all too well. But yeah, we go up here and we can actually see where the maze is at. But I want to come down here first. Actually, no. We'll save that for later. We'll save that for a bit. Come up here, we have the maze. I know, sorry that probably confused you. Now, you may think a maze may not be too confusing when you can literally see above it like we can. Oh, you found me. Truth is, I got too scared, so I came here to hide. Don't tell anyone. Why don't you just leave the maze? You don't have to be here. But yeah, the maze can actually be kind of difficult, as you're going to see. I think I've already been this way. No, wait. I'm lost. Dude, you're at the start of the... Okay. Yeah, the maze is not super difficult, but it's difficult enough to the point where it's maybe a little confusing. Also, you can see some scary stuff. There's some hands here, like zombie hands. You can't interact with them or anything, but hey, it's kind of cool. You know, they're like a little bit of decoration. You can already see if you're... Ooh, wow, hello. There's like a cauldron here. We can also see... Oh my gosh, there's a lot of stuff. See some gravestones, a cauldron. We have Penny out here. Oh, these vapors. You look nice tonight. Oh, thank you. Looking forward to our wedding tomorrow? That's abrupt as heck. Yeah, there's also this little house here that looks like it has chicken legs and you can't enter it. This is actually based off of, I think it's a real folklore. I don't remember what the name of it is, but it's this witch who lives in a house that actually has chicken legs and it walks around. I don't remember what it is. Maybe I'll put it on screen, and if I forget to or if I don't, you can always look it up. But it's kind of cool that it's referenced here. It's also referenced in other games too, I think like The Sims 2, or is it? I think it's Sims 2, or is it 3? Maybe it's Sims 3. I think it's Sims 3, actually. You have another bit of creepy, well, just creepy, I guess. We have a TV here, it's static, and around them flashes this picture of what looks like a goblin guy. It's kind of funny. I don't know how it's really working, because I don't see a generator or any wires or anything, but hey, you know, the wizard did it, so I don't really know. There's something weird over there, but how do I get to it? There's gotta be a secret passage somewhere around here. Yeah, you can see there's some eyes in there that are a little disconcerting, but there's also a chest, so of course, if I can get over there, I'm going to, because who cares about danger when there's loot. Oh, you were the fountain here? He didn't move that? He's the magic guy. I thought he could do that. How you doing, Abigail? I can't go on. Spiders. Oh, yeah, this would definitely make my skin crawl, too. I could probably walk past it, but especially because they're not animated, but you can see it's like these spider creatures, and they have like the eggs. But yeah, definitely a little creepy and gross. Head up here, and we have what the sandbox where he removed the entire playset, and you can see now it's there's skulls and gravestones and stuff. Hey, Sam. That's odd, it's just a dead end up here. Could have sworn there was someone ahead of me when I went through the maze, though. Where'd they go? Yeah, you can see it leads here, and this is literally just a dead end. What the frick? Oh, it must be like a stone or something here that's invisible. And there's like this sign here that's like a question mark. You can't interact with it or anything. So this is where you may be a little confused. And that's where, if you're paying attention, you may notice some small things that can potentially help you. For example, you may actually notice there have been footprints on the path on like the actual maze itself that'll lead you the right direction. And you can actually see there's some shortcuts even, like here. There are a few more, but you can see there's one here. So what you want to do is you can kind of tell by, if you're looking at footprints and some other stuff, you actually can find a secret passage right where the sign's at. And you can walk through, and then we can start working our way up here, and we are now outside the maze, but still technically a part of the maze. And now he also carved this entire cave back here, which you have to navigate blindly. Speaking of him, you can see him up there with Linus of all people. Kind of just see them both over there relaxing, kind of cool. Head over here, and what do we got? Well, we found the chest, and there's apparently just like a really weird carpet or something. I don't know how he did this. We open it up, and we get a golden pumpkin. Very unique. You received a golden pumpkin. We can't really see what that is because we can't open our inventory right now, but that's really cool. So that's the reward you get for getting this chest. That's the only thing to be found in this maze outside of just talking to people. It's a nice little reward for coming here and for figuring out the maze. It's a cool little puzzle. And newly added in this update, this didn't used to be here because you used to have to walk your way the entire way back to the front of the maze. Now, there's a nice little wine cart. Take the secret, or did it say secret shortcut? What did it say? You can interact with it from this side in case you're curious. You can't cheat it. But it lets you get back here a little bit faster and lets you wrap up the festival a little bit quicker, which is really nice. Nothing else really to see in this festival. It may not be everyone's cup of tea. I actually really like it, though. I like the little puzzle of the maze, I like the setting, I like the music. And just, I'm a fan of Halloween, so that's probably why. But I think we've had enough of our fill of Halloween. We have a big day tomorrow, so I said we head back and get some rest. Yep, the festival come to an end. And before we go to bed, we can quickly check. Golden pumpkin. It's valuable, but has no other purpose. So it is purely to be sold. And of course, since it's only to be sold, I'm going to do the logical thing and keep it. It is true. I'm gonna immediately say this. If you are desperate for money or you just want money, sell it. There is no reason to keep it, except I want to keep it because I want it as a bit of a trophy. But there is no realistic reason for you to want to or have to keep that by any means, so don't worry about it. Anyway, tomorrow's a big day. You can see we're only there for actually like 2 hours, which isn't that bad. But tomorrow's a big day, and it's also, not only is it the last day of the month, but, of course, there's something really exciting going on tomorrow. So let's hop into bed. We'll get a look at our prices, of course. Didn't level up, unfortunately, as I mentioned. Oh, there's the moon. Got to poke it, of course. That's tradition at this point. And you can see there's our money. Decent money from the iridium bars. And we got an okay amount from just some random other stuff I sold. Good to have a little bit of money just ready and at the, well, I guess at the ready is just how you would phrase that probably.
Brian first arrived in Pelican Town, no one knew if he'd fit in with our community. But from this day forward, Brian's going to be as much a part of this town as any of us.
Also, our gold pickaxe is done. I don't know how many saw that.
It's my great honor on this day, 28th of fall, to unite Ryan and Penny in the bonds of marriage.
Also, am I just wearing my normal outfit? Like my sweater and stuff? Penny's all pretty and dressed up in this beautiful wedding dress, and I'm just over here in my sweater that's freaking smells like pumpkin from yesterday. Well, let's get right to it. You can see everyone came here, except for like... Oh, even the dwarf's here! Yo, Krobus didn't come, though. I guess I'm only at like... Actually, I don't think I have a single heart with him, so... That's fine. Sandy even came, because I remembered her birthday. Look at that. Look, all these people came to our wedding. Yeah, I'm just in my normal getup with my purple shoes. Sorry, Penny. To get used to it, I'm gonna be disappointing you a lot, I have a feeling. Ryan. You may kiss. Wait, why did you just... What? Okay. Oh. And there we are. Also, I pulled away from that pretty quick. Oh, look at that. We have the music. Also, is it just me, or is it... Okay, I'm gonna get to that in a second. Yeah, you see Marnie dancing, Robin and Demetrius dancing, everyone's celebrating. Life's gonna be different from now on. But the future looks bright. And we are now officially married to Penny. Also, shoutouts to God for holding on with the rain. He held off the rain for us today because it's our wedding. He turned off the rain that was supposed to happen, which I don't think used to be a thing. Also, wow, you're standing on that torch like no one's business. But we are now officially married. The wedding was wonderful, wasn't it, dear? Yes, it was, Penny. Well, we can't forget about the farm. Time to get to work. Well, I mean, mostly it's me, but yeah. So, and what? Okay, yeah. We are married. Oh, it's so exciting. So that means there's a bunch of stuff to talk about that I want to get to. Once you're married, of course, your spouse will move into you. Oh my God, no. Will move in with you into your house. Doesn't matter again who you marry, bachelor, bachelorette. Again, you need to have at least the first house upgrade to be married, and she'll just sleep in the bed here with us. Also, sorry, Penny, I know it's our wedding, but I need to come in here to check the weather. And unfortunately, and more importantly, there's a new Queen of Sauce episode going on. Artichoke dip. This is a delightful way to get some artichokes in your body. Personally, I don't even dip anything in there. I just guzzle the sauce down like it's a milkshake. Delicious. Okay. That's one way to celebrate our wedding. Yes, you can talk to your spouse, and you will actually be able to kiss them, and that'll increase friendship with them. Now, you may be curious, okay, well, why the frick would I want to increase friendship with someone who I'm already married and maxed out hearts with? Once you are married to any of the individuals in the game, bachelor or bachelorette, you will see that they unlock another row of hearts. As you can see, there's 4 hearts here. We need to still befriend Penny, and whoever your wife is or husband or whatever, you have to, well, you don't have to, but there's more hearts to unlock is what I'm getting at. You can also see now it says wife underneath, and you can see it has the Little Mermaid's pendant. Which means we get to keep befriending our wife, which I think is honestly more than fine. Penny loves quite a few things. She loves watermelons, which I have a few of. She loves poppies, which I'm actually just going to keep because I like to have one on me. But she also loves emeralds normally, and those we have a pretty big stockpile of, even though they're kind of worth a decent amount. And so I want to give her those. Thank you, I really love this. Oh, and now we're married. Just so exciting. What do we have here? Oh, hey, there had some extra wood lying around. I thought we could use it on my wedding day. I get 50 wood from Robin. I mean, I appreciate the sentiment, but literally the one I would have preferred stone personally, but whatever. Anyway. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff that changes with being married, and of course, I'm not gonna get into that all today's episode. This episode's already very long, so we're gonna just get into that, and we're gonna, as I said, life's gonna be different, we're gonna see things as they come. So unfortunately, we didn't get to harvest absolutely everything on our farm, because again, today was our last harvest, which means we don't have to water, thankfully. But, you know, could have been better, could have been worse in my mind, in terms of how much we got done in terms of the crops and what have you. Now, thankfully, we did get our pomegranates we need, our apples, but this is the big one, the big moment that'll determine if I can actually smile after my wedding. It has nothing to do with my wife. Please say, Baconator, our pig is fully grown. In case you didn't know, that is a baby pig. That is a piglet. If he is fully grown next episode, I'm going to have a conniption. Okay, so that means, unless we get lucky with the traveling merchant, we are not completing the community center by the end of our first year. That sucks a lot, and unfortunately this is not the first time in my life I have failed to complete the community center in 1 year, thanks to the pig. Despite that being the mascot of the channel and all that. The pig is one that's always annoying. You have to fully upgrade the barn, it's a very expensive thing, you really don't get your money back, it sucks. I hate having to get a goddamn truffle just for one friggin' bundle, and have that bundle be the thing that holds us back. Thankfully, as I said, we do have all of winter, in terms of like every Sunday and Friday, even in winter, to potentially get the truffle. It doesn't matter what season it is. they can still sell it even if pig cannot produce it. But that still sucks so much, man. Okay, so we're going to be relying more on RNG than I really ever wanted to in my lifetime, but that's just how it goes sometimes. We'll have to make do. Okay. So I guess what we're going to do today is... It's the last day of the season, so I'm going to want to make sure there's a few different things I get done. I could chop down a few more trees. I think one of the things I'm going to do, though, is just go around the valley, talk to you guys a little bit. We'll get some stuff done, don't get me wrong. Like, it's more productive. Of course, we're going to want to check out the Traveling Merchant now. Pick up any forageables we see along the way, and just in general kind of wrap things up in a more complete way, if that makes sense. We also want to get our pickaxe today while we're out and about, so we'll try to remember to do that. Please give me a truffle. I am not seeing one. In fact, I'm seeing nothing but garbage. She can sell a truffle. I don't know if we've seen one this playthrough yet, which is interesting. I'm really hopeful. Now, granted, keep in mind, we also needed a red cabbage by this time. Also, I definitely didn't get every tree, so I guess I'll do that while I'm talking. We definitely did not get every, Oh, what am I saying? The red cabbage, that's what I was getting at, can also be a big point of contention. We got very lucky with that, don't get me wrong. As I said, it's a big part of the game, and thankfully now there is the option, as I said, to make it so that way the Traveling Merchant will, at some point, definitely give you a red cabbage with the guarantee a year 1 completion of the community center is possible, which wasn't always in the game, of course, that tab that did that. So we got lucky with that, even if that turned off, but it really sucks that the truffle is the big thing. I don't know if the truffle is part of that equation. Like, if you don't have a truffle by then, like, it'll definitely spawn at winter at some point. I don't know. It just sucks because, like, the goat is not a problem, the large goat milk, because they produce that even inside the barn. The pig literally is just dead weight in winter and cannot get, at least to my knowledge, unless they change something. It is impossible. I don't think there's any other way to get a truffle outside of the pig and the traveling cart rarely, because keep in mind it can cycle essentially through every item in the game. So I don't know. I hate to be sad after all this cool stuff with Machine and us being married and all that, but that stinks a lot because I feel like I may have been 1 or even just 2 days off of me purchasing that pig, and then that stinks. That stinks a lot. Anyway, yeah, a lot of this stuff, I've harvested a bunch of the wood and stuff. I could get the hardwood, but I want to kind of work on some of the stuff. Oh, hey, Jazz, I'll talk to you. I hope I can get married someday. Aw, that's sweet. You will, I'm sure, Jazz. Don't worry about it. I'm guessing she mentioned that because I got married to Penny. Actually, I'm sure I should probably talk to Pam and stuff, too, because now Pam lives by herself. But we'll get to that at some point. I don't really want to, you know, first day being married, I don't really want to deal with that. Anyway, another thing here, also I did sell, speaking of beer, I sold one of those before, right? I have not sold a beer before, are you Oh, I have, okay. I thought I hadn't sold a beer before. Okay, I have. Good. Okay. So, as you can see, putting wheat inside of a keg will get you beer. So, that's nice, and it's yet another one of the more unique things that you can get from putting something inside of the keg. Next, I'm going to put something else in there as well. What do I want to put in there, actually? I could put more, I think I have a bit more hay I could put in, or wheat. I don't know why I always say hay. Because hay's, like, they look similar-ish, I guess, but not really. We'll put 2 coffee beans in, because you actually can also, I mean, you probably know what it's going to make, just by, oh, never mind, you need 5 beans. I thought it was 1 each, but I guess that makes sense. Never mind, we're not going to do that, because I only have, I think, like, 7 coffee beans or something, right? Oh, actually, I would have just enough, and I'd rather keep that, so no, we're not doing that. We'll just do hops again, because we have quite a few of those still saved up, and might as well use those for something. Oh, man. But yeah, we're going to have to rely on RNG, so hopefully we'll get lucky with that. If not, I mean, if we don't get the community center done in the first year, that's not, like, the biggest deal by any means, because there's no cutoff point to that. Just, it would have been really cool if I could have done that. But, you know, it happens. Whatever. Either I'm going to try not to set my mind on that too much. Instead, I want to come over here, and I'm going to... What was like? Yeah. It's going to grab... I'm not going to grab the Omni Geodes, I'm going to grab the mystery boxes, the frozen geodes, this, and I think that's it. And we are going to head over to Clint's to pick up our pickaxe. That was something. But yeah, overall, I'm fairly happy with our fall. Really, the biggest thing now, in retrospect, that I'm upset about is really just the fact that I didn't get the pig fully grown in time for the truffle. But I'm happy with pretty much how everything else turned out in our fall. Because, again, I feel like I did fairly decently, personally, considering. But again, that truffle is the thing that's gonna haunt my dreams going forward. Unless, again, I get lucky with a traveling merchant spawn, which is possible, but I'm not counting on it just because traveling merchant being something to rely on is not wise. I'll just be blunt about it. Interestingly enough, actually, something I guess I'll talk about while I'm here is, despite it not being marked on the calendar, in the top right, you'll see that there's a heart where the, like, weather, or not weather, yeah, where the weather thing's at. That is because, also, you want a scorpion carp, Abigail? That probably isn't happening, but I'll accept it anyway. Oh, speaking of Abigail. Oh, no, trust me, Abigail, I'm getting that scorpion carp. But yeah. The wedding actually does overwrite, I believe, certain weather. I thought for some reason, like, where rain wasn't one of them. I thought it was only, like, heavy storm. Why did I come in here? I thought it was only heavy storms and stuff, but I guess just from looking at the fact that it didn't rain today despite the forecast saying it was supposed to, I should probably go do Clint first because he closes at 4. But yeah, it overwrites the weather. So I guess it overwrites rain too. So I guess God was like, you know what? He's getting freaked over by his pig. So at the very least, I'll make it so that it's not raining on his wedding. So there we go. We have our gold pickaxe. Again, the upgrades for the pickaxe, axe, or pickaxe and axe, I should say, because that's the one that really is equivalent to, are purely for why am I slunking with words? Efficiency, so you can break rocks and ore nodes a little bit faster. It's not the biggest thing I needed in the world, but for only 10,000, and considering how often I'm planning on going to the mines and stuff, and I really just wanted that pickaxe to be at the ready, and so we'd have it just potentially there and could be used at any time. Imagine you can get trouble from this. I would be happy, but I know it's not a thing. But if it was, that'd be cool. Yeah, mystery boxes are likely not to give us anything super interesting, to be honest with you. We're still going to open them when we can, because we could potentially get some good stuff. Like that! That's one of the things I was talking about, actually. A wallpaper. Oh, no, not that. Wallpaper decorates the wall of one room. This is a wallpaper you can only get via doing what we just did, which was opening mystery boxes, hence the mystery logo on everything, like the question mark. Kind of a cool find. That's one of the things I actually was really hoping for, because again, there's only a few things that are like exclusive to the mystery boxes, and so I'm glad to get that. Later on, the mystery boxes can be kind of mediocre, I'll be honest, but we're still at the point where they can be useful, and there's still stuff I'd want from them anyway. Just donating that while I'm here, have it out in my inventory, and then I don't have to worry about it. And now we're back at it again. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to head down to the dock. We're going to see what's going on down there, harvest some stuff. Again, for the most part, this day is going to be a bit of a weird one since I'm just going around trying to get a bit miscellaneous tasks done that don't really fit in too much. Oh, else I was going to say, this is a heart scene. This is Sam's 4 heart scene, which is really cool because I've been neglecting Sam for a while too. Hello, right, nice day, isn't it? For a fall, it's the last day of fall, so it's probably pretty cold. Just keep an eye on my little brother. It's good for him to get some fresh air on a day like this. I mean, you took him to the beach on a fall day. I don't know how great that is. Our dad used to take us to the beach on sunny days like this. Like his little sandcastle he was working on. Sam? Is Dad ever going to come home? Of course, Vince. Dad's going to come back as soon as he possibly can. But I heard some grown-ups saying that all our troops are getting shot to pieces. Don't believe everything you hear. Don't you remember how strong Dad is? He'd never let a pathetic Gatoro grunt get him like that. Don't you worry. And always remember that Mom and I are here to play with you if you ever feel lonely. Okay. Okay. That got dark, and then immediately he's going back to playing, so I guess he's a kid, so that's a good thing. He got over that, hopefully. To be honest, I have no idea if my old man will come back. I've all read the reports. Our soldiers are falling by the thousands. What am I going to say to Vincent? It's the best honest kids. You did the right thing. Kids should have hope. I agree with that one. Kids should have hope. Because truth matters, but kids, yeah, kids should play and have fun while they still have the chance. Exactly. There'll be a time for truth and stuff like this later. Hey, did I tell you the band's starting to come together? Yeah, it turns out Abigail's a pretty good drummer, and Sebastian seemed to really want her in the band. Cool. A bit of a weird heart scene because it has to do with Vincent and also has to do with his dad, which we've heard about, and we've. Oh, what? Okay, I'll get to that in a second. But yeah, we heard a little bit with the Gatoro War, which is something we keep getting hints about and stuff, so we may want to think and try to look into that later.
Yeah, they love it. Look at them go.
What the frick? Oh, has to do with the bug meat. Oh my gosh, it's moving. Not the fish, I'm talking about the bug meat.
Just thinking of you, lad. This bug meat you found is perfect. When I said fresh, I didn't expect it to still be wiggling. But I'm not complaining, the fish love it.
Even my guy's concerned.
As a way of saying thanks, I wanted to teach you an old fisherman's secret. My old Pappy taught me this on a fishing trip many years ago.
Learned how to craft quality bobber.
Using that bubble will attract higher quality fish. That means more money in your pocket, lad.
Mere money? Don't know what I was trying to say there.
You got one.
So yeah, for completing the quest we did with the bug meat, we have a new recipe for a new type of, where's that? Yeah, here. Bobber. Quality bobber. Boost the quality of fish that you catch. 1 copper, 1 T-sap, and 5 solar essences. Not super cheap, but not so expensive to the point where it's absurd. This essentially just means even if you don't get a perfect, you can get iridium quality fish. Whether that's worth it or not will come down to the person, but whatever. Also, wait, is that new? I don't think it is. Yeah, it's not. I'm just gonna sell it. If I sell it, actually, I'll just sell it. Anyway, here, there is a little spot that usually we get seeds from, but you're thinking, okay, well, winter's coming up, so what are we gonna get? We're gonna get carrot seeds, because next will be spring after that. Powder melon seeds. This special melon grows in the winter. Takes 7 days to grow. Remember when I said we would not be growing stuff in winter? Well, I wasn't entirely lying, but I also wasn't entirely telling the truth. There are limited, and I mean limited amounts of crops that will actually grow in the winter. The one that we just got is one of them, the powder melon. New to the update again, so if you're not familiar with that and you're confused, don't worry. It's new, you haven't been missing too much. I'm just gonna use the bait I have on me and put it in because again I'm trying to get stuff. But yeah, so we actually are gonna be growing a few things in winter. Don't worry, it's not gonna be nearly as much as we've grown in any other season, including spring, which we actually didn't grow that much in. But yeah, we are going to be able to grow a few things. And again, that comes down to luck if you get those, the powder melons or whatever, but hey, we take what we get. And for a melon, which are usually things that are considerably more expensive in the world of Stardew Valley, this one only takes 7 days to grow, so that'll probably affect the quality in terms of how much it's worth. But hey, at least it's something to grow in winter, and it is probably worth at least a little bit of money. Holy crap! I have never gotten a warp totem, I think, from the sand area before. It's crazy. What do I want to throw away? Probably the broken CD. Man, I'd like to keep it for the quartz or whatever, but whatever. But yeah, we've overall been pretty good. Now, at this point, the video is already probably long enough. I don't know how long it is. All I'll say is I've been recording for over 2 hours to complete this 1 week, just due to me trying to get as much done as possible, making the most... Is that right, Max? Yes, we are. Cool. Just me trying to get the most out of our time spent, and especially in like the skull caverns and stuff, I've been trying to make sure I get the most out of that time, so that's why it's already... I've been recording for over 2 hours, and as much as I love recording, I'm also ready to rest my voice a little bit. But yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to... Hello, Jody. When you become a parent, you have to leave your old lifestyle behind. Maybe that's entirely true, but if you're not careful, it will happen. Wait, what? Not entirely true? Is that what you meant? Whatever. Maybe she said that, I just didn't hear it. But anyway, what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to just speed up me going around the going around the valley, collecting some forageables, and then heading back to the farm. And if we have a little bit of extra time, I'll probably just be working on making the farm look good again. So that's, or good, I guess, again. I just mean good. I don't know if it ever looked good. I'm not going to claim like I know how Grandpa was doing. Either way, I'll see you guys later tonight. And now, back at the farm, we're going to end our last day of fall by just ensuring we have topped off our silo. We shouldn't have to really cut too much, I don't believe. But I want to, ensure that we just have topped off fully. Unfortunately, I couldn't do the method to get any more since I upgraded both of them, which I should have foreseen and I should have topped off before then, but it happens. Oh well. It's not the biggest biggest loss in the world, is what I mean to say. And we'll always have opportunity to get it more. And as I said, we're definitely at least fine for our first winter, even because keep in mind, like, even though we have a lot of animals, I've also already stocked up on a decent amount, where I'm confident I probably should be good without having to pay for any hay at least for our first winter. Though there are going to be concerns with hay that are going to come eventually, but that's not going to be for our first year. That's going to be for our second year, which we are, I was going to say, is still a bit away, but it really isn't that far away, actually, because we're on our last season very quickly. Okay, actually, this is more hay than I thought I had to grab. Holy, like, I thought I was going to get way less, or need way less than this. We also should be, hopefully, fairly close to leveling up our foraging. It's going to be a little bit before we can get any more levels in it, though, just due to the fact that I've chopped down pretty much all the trees in Stardew Valley that I could. There are 1 or 2 more I could, like I could go cut some of the ones down in Calico Desert or whatever. And I need to be a friend to Sandy anyway, so maybe I'll do that. I'm not sure next time. We'll kind of have to see how things go. Holy crap, yeah, apparently I was really behind on hay. I did not realize, holy moly. Did I empty it fully? Is that why? Or was it like almost fully empty? Oh yeah, it was almost fully empty because I did the method last time. Okay, never mind. So it's a good thing actually I'm doing this now. Okay, that's it. That's all we need. Okay. So yeah, unfortunately the rest of the grass is going to die out and be gone by tomorrow because it's going to be winter, but we got a good amount to the point where I'm like, okay, we didn't lose out on too much, I don't think. Oh yeah, I do want to put this wood away though. And yeah, there we go. Yeah, we're doing really good on those resources, which is fine. So there we go. And this time you can see Penny is now sleeping with us. So now we get to sleep with our wife. How wonderful. We don't have to sleep alone or with just our dog anymore. Here are our funds for our last bit of money from the season. You can see here, really good money, again, from Meridian Bar mostly. But overall, I'm very happy with how everything turned out here. I think we did pretty good, and I'm very happy with how our fall went. Of course, we still have a little bit more ahead of us in terms of new things to discover. Next time, we'll be doing just that. Sorry this episode was mostly cutting around, by the way. Next time, it's going to be the first of winter, our final new season of Stardew Valley. Bunch to explore, and I hope that you'll explore with me. I hope to see you all then.